from Srila Gurudev the answer, so I was already fixed. But I figured, what's his name had his movie there? Markandeya, and there was already 100 devotees standing around Gurudev, and now we could get it documented. And Gurudev was sitting in his wheelchair, everybody was packed in tight as usual around him. And I said, Gurudev, there seems to be a controversy in our Sangha. Some people say that, many people say that only your books like Way of Love and Secrets of the Undiscovered Self are for mass distribution, and other books like Brahma Samhita and Bhajan Rahasya are only for devotees. So Gurudev said, no, all for all. And then Madhumar said, all books for all. And then Gurudev said, all my books for all. And then I said, but the devotees say that your books might as well be in Chinese because there are so many terms that people can't understand. So Gurudev, this is what he kept doing. No, all my books for all, whether they're Gnostic or Astic, that is atheist or religion, I want all my books to go to everyone. Which reminded me that even when we were editing Gurudev's lectures on the Gopi Geet, the Vaijayanti Maladi, who was assisting with the editing, wanted to know how much to explain a Sanskrit word like surata, which means, as Gurudev said, meeting in every way, surata, meeting in all ways by body, mind, and soul of Radha and Krishna. So we asked Gurudev, who is this book for? I mean, this is Gopi Geet. So is this for just the devotees, or is it for the masses, or what? And we also wanted to know, we also needed to know that so that we can know how many to print. So Gurudev replied, it's for the masses. And I wasn't surprised because a couple of years earlier, when they were ready to print the Prem Samput, Gurudev said print 10,000 copies. Even sometimes the devotees were aghast in 1992, when, around 94, when Gurudev was first printing his books that were translated by Prem Vilas Prabhu or Tirthapad, and the books that were from the lectures, Gurudev's lectures, or darshans with the GBCs. So Venu Geet came out, and we were asking how many to print, and Gurudev said 2,000. There were only about 100 of his own devotees at that time. So when the devotees expressed their surprise, he said, why not? There's no lust here. Then he said that Vyasadeva was wondering, should I write the whole Srimad Bhagavatam or not? Because there are 5 or 6 chapters about Madanakya Mahabhav, Rasa Lila, Venu Geet, Brahmar Geet, Gopi Geet, Pranaya Geet. But no, I must do it for future generations, otherwise it will be lost. Then Gurudev said, similarly, Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami was wondering, should I write the Chaitanya Charitamrita or not? Because who is that's going to be envious? The crows. Oh, the envious non-devotees will criticize that I'm writing such profound, intimate subject matters. But then again, the cuckoo-like devotees, they will appreciate it. The crows don't go to the mangoes, but the cuckoos go to the mangoes. So I must write Chaitanya Charitamrita, otherwise it will be lost forever. Then he told about Srila Viswanath Chakrabarti Thakur, who was writing Raganuga books, and caste brahmanas or whoever was against that decided to kill him. I think you know this story. They decided to kill him. So they knew that he did bhajan in the forest in the morning, in Vrindavan. So they came to kill him, and he knew that, naturally, because devotees are omniscient. So he took the form of a little manjari and picking flowers for Radharani. And so the dacoit said, "Did you see this sage anywhere in the forest?" And she said, "Yes, I'm here picking flowers for my Swamini, and I saw the sage. I saw the sage, he just went that way." So they started going that way, but then they turned around and looked back towards that totally enchanting young girl. And they saw now it was Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur. So they fell at his feet and surrendered to him. And then he trained them in Krishna consciousness. So similarly, Srila Gurudev wanted his books like that. So the girls on the Gaudiya, did you want to say something?
The first week I met Srila Gurudev, I asked him why he spoke such high katha to the ISKCON GBC members. And he said, for the benefit of the innocent that were there listening and for the future generations.
What year was that?
99.
So I'm going to repeat what you said because it's being recorded in case they didn't hear you. Isha Prabhu just said when he met Srila Gurudev in 1999, he asked Gurudev why he spoke such confidential topics to the ISKCON GBC members. And Srila Gurudev replied that I did that for the innocent persons who are also present in the room and also for future generations. Thank you. And what you said reminded me that in 2002, Gurudev, before that, Gurudev was giving 2 classes, morning and evening, on his world touring, his Harikathas. But then he stopped and he was only giving classes in the evenings. And when he did give the class, he said, after a 3-week writing retreat, he said, I'm not giving so many classes now because I'm doing something for you for the future. I'm translating Srila Rupa Goswami's Ujjvala Nilamani. I know that none of you can understand this, but still I'm writing for future generations. Because if I don't, same as the previous Acharya said, we'll be lost to the world. And also, if I don't do this, then the ISKCON devotees will, wanting to hear this now as they're chanting more and reading more, they'll go to the Sahajiya Babajis to hear these subjects, and thus they'll get misled by wrong information, wrong consciousness, wrong process. Yes, Nisha Prabhu?
You just mentioned the Sahaja Babajis. A few weeks ago I just put up a sound clip on YouTube where I think they were discussing Vilap Kushmanjali, and they had a commentary from Radhakund from the Babajis, and Gurudev said, no, you don't use these commentaries.
Was this on verse 72? Isha Prabhu just said that one example is that the devotees, that there was a version of Vilap Kushmanjali out where the Sahajiya Babajis had written that, I hope this is what you're talking about because this is what I remember from him saying the same thing, that when Srila Raghunath Das Goswami is praying, O Rupa Manjari, O Radhika, when will I be allowed to massage your lotus feet? And Rupa, as Rupa Manjari, fans you with a chamara. So Gurudev said that the Sahajiya Babajis say that when will I be allowed to massage your feet as Rupa Manjari massages Krishna's feet? So Gurudev said, bhakti is in anugatya, that is, it's under the guidance of superiors. So Rupa Manjari is superior, and the guide, the guru, Saki Guru, Guru Saki of Rati Manjari. So why would she do an inferior service of massaging Krishna's feet when Rati Manjari would do the superior service of massaging Radharani's feet? He said, so we don't accept that. So also Gurudev needed to do that, as we said, to clarify what would have been misleading. And any wrong siddhanta or wrong rasic consideration, even though it sounds like just a little thing that really doesn't make any difference, it's just a sentence or two, it actually deviates our meditation from the goal, and we won't be able to get there under improper guidance, because the whole thing is under guidance. So thank you for that.